Welcome to another day session vlog. Today we're at Broadlands. Right, well, welcome to Broadlands and welcome to this vlog. It's absolutely jam-packed full of 30s. All the carp in here, or most of the carp in here, are named after boxers, like professional boxers. Talking of which, the biggest carp in the lake is called Bruno, and that actually got caught. It was either yesterday morning or early hours of this morning. I don't know quite when it was. It was within the last 48 hours, and I remember somebody telling me once that when the biggest fish in the lake gets caught, a lake usually then drops off from bites. Hopefully that's not true. Hopefully in this session we can nick one or two. I say we because I'm with Liam today. I'm fishing peg 31. Now, for anyone that knows Broadlands, peg 31 isn't what I thought it was, and I'll put a picture up of the map on the catch app right now. This is the peg that I thought I'd booked, because it looks to me like I'm fishing out in open water. I know there's a deep bowl out in front of that peg, but the plan was to try and find a shelves, you know, around that deep bowl. So I came with a preconceived idea of how I wanted to fish this and approach this session. When I turned up, I realised that peg 31 isn't anything like where it's showing on the map. I'm actually pinned into a corner, which, I'll be honest with you, when I first got here, I was I was a bit angry. I was quite upset actually that I was fishing, you know, I turned up and I thought I was fishing out there. I came with an idea, and I realised that I'm pinned in here. This definitely isn't a peg that I would choose had I have known that I'd been pinned in this sort of corner. However, I looked at the positives and I thought, well, the wind is slowly trickling in this way. Nobody was fishing here in the last sort of 24 hours. There's nobody fishing opposite. So I'm just wondering if maybe, it's shallow in here as well, so I'm just wondering if maybe one or two carp have made their way up here. If they have, then it's happy days. Because of this, I did start off with a very heavy baiting approach, because I thought, the only way for me to try and get a bite here, I'm only here for a day session, I'm just going to put out a massive bed of bait, fish 2 rods on it, and then my right hand one, I'll talk about that later, but my left hand rod and my middle rod are both on the same spot. It's only 6 wraps out, so the advantage is I was very accurate with my spotting. I know I've got a lot of bait on a dinner plate, and I know my rig's at either side of that dinner plate, so I know the accuracy is there. So all I need now is to draw the fish in. I put out 12 to 15 spoms. The idea behind that, like I said, was to try and draw the fish in. And this lake is so full of 30-pound carp that if 2 or 3 carp move in over that bait, they'll wipe out 12 to 15 spods within minutes. So there's plenty of bait out there. That's staying out for the day. The rigs are staying out for the day. I'm not going to touch them. Now the right-hand rod is actually tucked up into the margin. It's only about 2 foot deep there. It's not very deep at all. I've put 3 spoms over there, just a light approach, just in case there's any carp sort of milling around the margins there. But the left-hand rod and the middle rod are both on spinners. The left-hand one is on an OG Fish Original Parker Baits wafter. The middle one is on a washed-out pink OG Fish pop-up. And then the right-hand one is on a bright pink OG Fish Magic Bean. So that's the 3 rods out. We're fishing. Let's hope I can bring you a fish or 2. I just need to hope that accuracy of getting the bait out and putting that much bait out was the right thing to do. If it wasn't, this could be a very long day. All right, check out this. This is Liam's setup. Oh, there's some money here. Not just, look at the bite alarms, the RX Pluses. Look at these new Baziers he's got as well. Is it Bazier or Bazier? How'd you say it? Expensive, that's how you say it. Look at that, they are smart. And he's even upgraded his rods. What a setup. And then obviously you've got my setup over here, which is still alright. I mean, I quite like my setup, but yeah, I don't quite have the RX Pluses. I've still got dial reels, but they're the emblems. Much cheaper version of what he's got. I'm thinking about upgrading my rods as well, guys, by the way. I've got Shimano TX2s at the moment, which I do like. These are the intensities. But I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you think I should upgrade to. The weather today is absolutely fantastic in a sense of it's warm, but it's not hot. Like fishing when it's beaming sun, you just sat there sweating is not the one. But it's, what is it, 23 degrees? 23 degrees, it's overcast. No chance of rain. There's a real light breeze. It'd be nice actually if the pressure dropped a little bit, but then of course we don't want rain. So the rods have been out for about an hour now. I've had a couple of single beeps. I think it might just be small fish hitting the line. Liam's not had a sniff yet. We do see a lot of little like fry jumping as well all over the show. I think there must be pike or perch chasing a little fish in the margins. It's quite mad to watch actually, but yeah, we've not seen anything significant jump or lump out yet, so fingers crossed. So Liam's just sent out minimal bait, which is good because we've got different approaches. So Liam sent out a small mesh bag with all three of his rigs, and not spotted it or catapulted or anything over the top. Just obviously looking to cut off, you know, pick off a fish here or there. Whereas I've just basically filled in a spot. So we're doing different things. We're not trying zigs. I've heard zigs aren't the one on here. I'm not saying I won't catch on here, and people will probably say in the comments that they've caught on zigs here, which is fine. But I think predominantly most of the fish here get caught on the bottom. So yeah, that's it. Very different approaches, and hopefully between us something will pay off. Oh, this is Liam's swim, and this is a swim that I thought I was going to be in. Don't worry, my rods are just there, not too far away. But yeah, so apparently Bruno came out at just over 40 pounds in the last 24 hours from, I don't know exactly which swim it was, but it was one of those ones over there. So I'm guessing they were casting out towards the middle. Who knows, they might have picked up from the margin, but 99% of people when they fish over there chuck out towards the middle. And that's where Liam's rods are out. There's like a deep bowl here, so I think Liam said he's got one in the bowl and two just on the outside of it. So and I'm pinned right down into this corner down here. I just want to bring you round to this part of the swim because I think that this swim might be getting fished more than I think it does. In fact, I think I can see fish under the water. Yeah, I can. I don't know if you guys can see that. Can you see fish all around here? Dark shadows. You can't with my fingers there, but oh, now the focus is gone. There we go. Right. I don't have my Polaroids on me. Look, something's just moved in the reeds over there. That's not far away from my bait, but there is. You can see a fish there, right in the middle of the screen. Look, but it looks to me like they are bream or roach. They're not carp. But what I wanted to say is, this has obviously been. This isn't a swim. This is to the right of my swim, but it's obviously been trampled down. So people are obviously coming down here to bait up in, I'm guessing, this corner down here. So I think this swim might not be as bad as I thought it was. There's fish knocking the reeds over there. Now whether that is just these sort of like roach or bream, look, can you see the movement there? There's fish over there. I just need it to be a couple of big carp rather than just, look at them, little roach or bream. But in fairness, I mean, that probably does explain those three single beeps I just had. And in actual fact, the guy to the left of Liam just caught a bream, so that's not good. That is no good. We've just seen something slightly bigger moving across. And actually, I don't know if you can see the ripples in the water. Something was swimming up against those reeds over there. And it was going towards my bait, so in fact it's not a million miles away from my bait now. Come on, get your head down. Do you know what you look like? I'm just a teenage dirtbag baby. What's his name? The matey from Wheatus. Well, Liam's bobbin was dancing. Do you have a bream, sir? Would you like me to net it, sir? Let me guess, you're going to unhook it in the water, sir? Was that the solid bag? Yeah, that's the trouble, isn't it, with solid bags? Oh, it's not a bream. Oh my god. Mate, do you know what's just happened? You've just been done by a bream.
Good.
What do you mean good? You not feel a little bit embarrassed?
No.
A bream's put you on a snag, mate. Do you know what? In fact, that might not have actually been a bream. That could have been a carp. Let's be honest. Oh. Well, there you go. No bream for you. So Liam's got a new mat, unhooking mat, brand new, never been used. He's got his new reels. He's got a load of new luggage as well. He's got an old tracker, so I want to see. I mean, this is quite big, right? I want to see if I can lay in this, because I've been losing weight. But I must admit, last couple of weeks I've been terrible and I've put weight back on. But if I can get in this, I'll be happy. If I get a bite now, you'll be, oh, do you know what? This is comfier than my bed at home. These carp, I tell you, they're so, these days, these carp are treated so well. Better than babies. Hey, this is the biggest thing you're ever going to have in this unhooking mat. There we go, I passed the fat test. No, it's still got a long way to go. It's actually really comfy. I'm jealous of the carp. Put a hook, right, I'll go out in the lake, right? You cast your rig over to me, I'll put it in my mouth, you reel me in, just so that you can get me in there. You have to hold me up though. For a photo. Carp, wait, did you say carp are better looking than me? Charming. Well, you know, earlier I said there was like load of little fry stuff, like being chased. Oh, I missed it on camera then. You could literally just see a perch just going around with his mouth open, just swimming around eating them all. Oh, I was trying to get it on the camera, but unfortunately I missed it. I tell you what, I can get on the camera though. Look at the fleet of birds over here. That's insane. It's like, do you know when you play that game? Guess how many jelly beans are in this tub? Guess how many ducks? They're not even ducks. I don't know what they are. They're not geese. They're like, well, they might be geese, but they're not Canadian geese. It's crazy. There's loads of them. Well, after that bream that Liam had on a solid bag, he put another one out, and he caught a roach, like tiny little roach. So looks like, are you putting another solid bag on?
Yeah, just retying these ones.
He's just retying the ones that he have you got a solid bag out there now? Yeah. The bobbin dropped right back, but he's just retying the solid bags that he brought in. Also, I saw one of these like white seagull bird things. I say seagull bird things because it wasn't a seagull, it was like a seagull looking thing. I don't know what it was, but it proper dive bombed into the water. Don't know if it picked anything up, but yeah, it was quite mad to watch. Well, it's been a very difficult day. I mean, we've only got a couple of hours left, if that, and the sun's come out, made an appearance, which is quite nice, but yeah, we've not seen many signs of fish, apart from like the bream and the roach and the margins and stuff. We've not really seen any carp. We think we might have seen a few sort of like patrolling the island, but we're not seeing anything bosh or any obvious signs of any fish out in front of us, which is a shame, really. But a few people have packed up and gone home early, so I'm thinking that the fishing hasn't been great this weekend. And yeah, what a way to welcome back the day session vlogs, eh? I mean, we've still got time, so fingers crossed we can still have something. I mean, I'm still confident. I've got to be. I trust in my bait, I trust in my rigs, I just don't trust in the spot. But it doesn't mean that a carp can't come over the spot at any point of the day. So like I say, probably another couple of hours and fingers crossed. I mean, I'm shocked that Liam hasn't had anything, and I don't mean that in a horrible way, but I mean the swim that he's got and the water that he's got, I just can't imagine that a carp wouldn't have gone past and picked up his rig. But he's had a bream and a roach. It's more than what I've had. Wow, look at this on the camera. I don't know if you can, well, you can see it. Yeah, look, all them little grey like slivers you can see are fish. There are hundreds, if not thousands of them down there. I wonder why the perch are chasing them in the margins. Look. Oh, you would not want to be one of them, would you? You're literally just fodder for the perch. And just to let you know, if I've not been as energetic as my usual self in this video, I don't know if I mentioned it, I am fresh off a night shift, so been awake for well over 24 hours now, so we march on. Yeah, I'm gonna go home. I think I've got the parents round for dinner tonight, and then got to get back to bed because I'm at work tomorrow morning. Yeah, the grind never stops. But it's been a long time since I've had a good fishing session. Surely it's only a matter of time before I start catching a few carp again. Come on, praying to the carp gods that something happens. Deliver me something, please. Well, we got one of these little blighters now in the swim, and I'm thinking it might be just a matter of time before one of my rod goes off, and it's that little git. Now there is a lot of ripples coming up out over my bait, and must admit I'm pretty sure it is just small silverfish. Wouldn't it be nice to just see a carp lump out right over my spot now? I mean, I don't think this was really the kind of lake that you just want to come down and do a day session on. I think it's sort of more a lake you need to put a bit of time into, maybe at 48, even at 24, you know, you're going to better your chances, but I just can't do it. I just don't have the time to do it. I wish I could, but I can't. And the way it works here as well is like, when you do a day session, you have to be off by 4 p.m. 4 p.m. What fishery closes a day session at 4 p.m? Oh my gosh, look at this. So these fish, oh wow, did you see that? We've got loads of wildlife going on here now. These fish were all grouped up together. I thought they were like dead. Look, see how, look at these, look. See how they've like grouped up and they're just laying there. I don't know why they're doing that, but they look like they're dead, and then all of a sudden, they're not, look. They all just move off. I don't know if they're just playing dead or what. Well, unfortunately, that is our time at Broadlands done. Another tough session. I mean, I've never done well here. Like I say, it's probably not the kind of lake you want to come to for a day session. Maybe a 36 or a 48. But it's been tough fishing here. I know some people come down here and they do really well, but it's just one of the lakes that I struggle at. So, yeah, unfortunately that is it. And what I want to know is, guys, if you know of any sort of like runs waters or waters down south of England where I can get a good bend in my rod, let me know in the comments, and let's take these day session vlogs around the south of England. So yeah, thank you for watching this one. I'm sorry there was no fish, but yeah, it turned out to be quite difficult in the end. So like I say, thanks for watching this one. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bish, bash, bosh.
Thank you for watching The South Coast Angler. Please like and subscribe.